So, good morning, everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about these isometric and oblique sketches. Now, the next topic is visualizing solid objects, where because date sheet came in maths papers. Okay, soon we will have. So, what we are doing is we are trying to make the real figures on the paper. We have learned this thing that we are trying to make the 3D shapes on a 2D paper, and for that we need some sort of knowledge how to make so that it looks the same. That is known as visualizing. Okay, so please show that house that we have to draw in oblique sketch of this one you are saying. This is already there in that. Okay, so you can see there are many views of a solid figure. One is the front view, then side view, then top view. Like this we are having many views of the same figure. You can see in this thing, if you are seeing from this side, you will be able to see these three faces. If you see from this side, you will see something like this. So please clear this, that what will come in exam for drawing. Okay, okay, isometric will come. Okay, isometric will be considered mainly, but you don't leave that part of oblique one. Go through that also. But sir, 15.2 is very confusing, Kritika. Why, Kritika? Why it is confusing? Only you have to join that decimal, that points only, no, to make that isometric sketches. Not confusing. Just try it. It will be done. Okay. If any issue, you can send me the photographs and I will see. Isometric will come. Okay. And the remaining we will see later on. Okay. So yeah, this is this. Try to guess the number of cubes in the following arrangement. Class, let us visualize this thing and try to find the number of, yes, net also will come. Yes. Sir, please tell the total square, Dilpreet. Total square. Let's see. Class, so we are not able to see many cubes which are on the lower side, but we can think of that. We can think of that very simply. Tell me how many are there in this first figure. Yes, you can refer to the top one and you can find. Tell me, okay, 8 are there. Let me see how you found 8. I don't think there are 8. See, first cube, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12. So on the top there are 12. So including the bottom one, there are 24 cubes. Similarly, tell me in this figure how many cubes are there. So you are trying to see those cubes which are not visible to you. Okay. Kushal Sareen saying 54. Okay. Let us count this also. If you see the lower bottom one, it is okay. First count these two. 1, 2, 2 on the above, 2 below. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 8 cubes in this figure, second part. Tell me in the third part, how many cubes are there? Okay, 9 as per you, Rishi. Okay, others please try. How many cubes are there in the third part? Okay, 9 only. Let's see. This is on the top, 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 1 on the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 9 cubes in this one. Sir, how we can find this, Kritika? Kritika, it is all about visualizing the things. You have to see what you can't see. Okay? You have to see what you can't see, and by that only you can do these questions. You have to just visualize that there is a cube beneath that or below that, and you have to just count that also. That's it. You have to imagine, yes. Okay, let's see now. Example number 2. They are saying if two cubes of dimensions 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter are placed side by side, what would be the dimension of resulting cuboid? This we have done already. We have done the case of 3. This is very easy class. We have done it before. Simply the length will increase. The breadth will remain the same. The height will remain the same. The length will become 2 plus 2, that is 4. That is a new cuboid that we have obtained. Okay. So try these. What they are saying. Two dice are placed side by side as shown. Can you say what the total would be on the face opposite to 5 plus 6? Class, please tell this one. They have given you two dice and they are saying, can you say what the total would be on the face opposite to 5 plus 6? We all know the concept that in a dice, the opposite and the front should have a sum of 7. So if we have 5 on this face, what is there on the back face? Please tell. If we have 5 on this face, we have 2 on the back face and we have 6 on this face. That means 1 is there on the back face. And that's it. We just have to add these two and we'll get the answer. That is 3. So the sum of the back faces is 3. Now you are going good in visualization. You are able to see the things which are not visible to you. Okay. So now the question number 2, they are saying 3 cubes of side 2 are placed. Okay, this we have done already. Let's leave it. 15.5 topic is viewing different sections of a solid. Okay, we are going to see different section of a same solid and try to understand how it looks. So the first is one way to view an object is by cutting or slicing. So one way they are saying is by cutting it or slicing it. Like you have seen this loaf of bread that they have cut into many breads. Let's see. This is known as cross section. By this, you must be remembering in science, you must have studied the cross section of leaves, the cross section of stems like this. Class, please confirm. Have you studied all these things? And why do we study cross section? Because looking, just looking the stem, just looking the leaves, you won't get what is inside. Yes, you must have seen the venation inside that leaves. You must have seen those cells present inside that. Where is chloroplast? Where is that what you say vacuole? Where is other parts of the particular organ? So you can find that by the help of cross section. In our body also we have done, and you must have seen the doctors who are studying, they are doing this cross section. Cutting of it is called cross section, or the part that we get after cutting. Okay, now there are many kind of cross section. There is a horizontal cross section and there is a longitudinal cross section depending on the cases you are dealing with. Okay, so the same stem you must have studied in the vertical cross section and the same stem you must have studied in the horizontal cross section. So I couldn't understand the cross sections. Okay, Alan, cross section they are trying to say, to visualize, to understand a solid, we may go for cross section. That is, we may cut the figure to see what is inside. Okay, earlier this portion, this white portion was not visible to you of the inside breads. If you see, if you take a complete loaf, actually bread is made like this only in a complete loaf, and then it is cut. Okay, they never make the bread single pieces, they make it a complete loaf and then they just cut it. And that is why, that is the reason that only the outer part is brown, because when they bake it, only the outer portion becomes brown, and when you cut it, the inside portion is whitish. Yes, now are you getting this, Alan? Alan, now are you getting this point, that why can you explain practically that I'm saying na? In this case only of the bread only, you can see that earlier it was a loaf of bread complete. You were not able to see what is inside. As soon as you cut it, you were able to see what is inside. Sir, I am disconnected. Can you please repeat? Okay. Sarvagya, we are talking about this ways of viewing a figure. The first way is cutting or slicing. Suppose, Alan, you want to understand how the heart works. So, yes, it shows the inner part. So, if you want to understand the heart, you cannot understand it from outside. You have to take a cross section of that heart and then you can study it. So, all the doctors, so vertical is standing one, that one, and the horizontal is the sleeping one, like that. So, if you get a cross section of a stem like this, please tell me which kind of cross section is this? Is this vertical or is this that horizontal? If this is the cross section that you have got of a stem, this cross section is the horizontal one. That means you have cut the tree like this horizontally, and then you are able to see these circles over there. But if you are getting something like this is some sort of blue, some sort of green or something, this is your vertical one. When you cut like this, you must have seen that cucumber. You must have seen the cucumber. If you cut the cucumber vertically, that is a vertical cross section. If you cut it horizontally, that is your horizontal cross section. Okay, so normally we eat cucumber in that way, horizontal one, as in our salad. But when you are in a hurry, you don't want to cut more, you just cut four pieces in the vertical one and you just have it. So a kitchen play, what is it? Okay, beware, if your cut is not vertical, you may get different cross section. Yes, we all know there is vertical cross section, there is horizontal cross section, and there is oblique also. Class, oblique means at a particular angle. So if you get a stem, a cut like this, suppose this was the complete and you cut it like this and get this cross section, this is a oblique cross section. Cross section is cutting or piecing something cut off, a representation. Yes. So I hope this part is clear. Let us see. Okay, a kitchen play. I've already told you that cucumber example. Okay, okay, Alan. Good. Now see this one. What they are saying. Make, sir, some stylish chef cut like this. Yes, they cut like this only. Okay. Make clay or plasticine models of the following solids and make vertical or horizontal cuts. Draw the rough sketches of the cross section you obtain. So class, again, if you try to visualize and you're not able to visualize, the best thing is you can make these kind of clay models, and after that you can use your kitchen knife to cut that and understand which shape you will get. Okay, so you can tell me, in this cone, if I cut from the, what you say, this top side like this is the knife, what will you obtain? If you remove the front part, which shape you will obtain if you cut like that from the front? It will look some like triangles. Yes, if you just open that, you will see two triangles over there. Similarly, if you cut this sphere from the center like this, and in this case you can cut from any place, you will get a figure like circle in the front. Although they are semicircles in solids, but if you want to see from a far away distance, it will look like a circle to you. Okay, same thing will happen in this case also. In this cylinder, if I cut many slices, one slice will be like a circle only. Plus, if in this cylinder I cut many small slices, you will get many circles in this case. This is the example of cucumber one that we have discussed just above. Or you can say a stack of coin. It is like a stack of coin. So let's now see 15.3, what is there for us. What cross section do you get when you give a vertical cut, a horizontal cut? to the following solids. So class, let us see and try to understand. Sir, in sphere, horizontal cut will give half circle. Huh? Not half circle, it will be full only. It will be full only, it will not be a half circle. Mm, like this, something you will get. If this is a complete sphere, if I cut two pieces, like cut, I will get something like this, complete circle. Okay, it will keep on decreasing if you keep on cutting the slices. The equator slice, like earth we can take the equator slice will be the largest one, the largest circle. Then it will keep on decreasing. It is like the latitudes. It is like the latitudes that we have discussed, that we have learned in class 6th 7th. The latitude and this longitude you all know. So if you cut this horizontally, you will get those latitudes. Okay, with latitude, let me ask, what is latitude of India? If we cut horizontally, then only we will get circles. Yes. No. In vertical also you get circles. You can check in vertical also, because sphere is same from every side. Sphere is same from every side. Whatever side you cut, you will get that same thing. Okay. So try to find today. Okay, in a cylinder you are saying, Alan. Okay, Alan. Fine. In a cylinder, if you cut horizontally, then only you will get a circle, not vertically. He is correct. Okay. Now let's see what you know. If you do a vertical cut on a brick, okay. Kritika is saying 20° north latitude for India. Okay, you can check and let me know tomorrow, because these are very good things to understand. We should know the boundaries of our country. Okay, now tell me this one. What cross section you will get if you cut a brick vertically and horizontally? Yeah, this depends actually on the diagram that you are drawing. If the diagram is this, please see. If I am drawing diagram like this, now tell, if this is a brick, now please tell me, what will you get if you do that vertical cross section? It all depends on the diagram that you have made. Okay, yeah, you are getting a square. Good. So if you have kept the brick like this, you will get a square. If you have kept the brick in other way, like this, then you will get different things. Okay, but normally we keep bricks like this only. So better you keep it like this only. That are normal cases. Or if you want to do something new, draw a diagram and then tell. Okay, so in this case, if you cut vertically by a knife, it is like that only, that loaf of bread. If you cut it, you will get some squares. Yes. If you do the horizontal one, you will get many slices, like sheets, है ना? Like the yoga mat that we are having for yoga, you will get many slices. So that is your rectangle. Okay, I think this exercise should be done by you only. Why I am doing this? This is very simple, huh? You should try this one. Okay, the next topic that we are going to discuss is another way is shadow play. Okay, this is another way of visualization, class. Sir, what was the answer of one question? uh Actually, this is not a question, Sarvagya. They are giving you conditions. Sarvagya, they are giving you conditions that you have to perform two cuts, the vertical and the horizontal, on these figures, and tell which figure you will get, or which figure you visualize by doing this. So on a brick, we have seen if we do the vertical cuts, we will get a square, and if we do a horizontal cut, we will get a yoga mat like thing, like rectangle. Okay, so the next thing to visualize solids is the shadow. Shadow is quite helpful in many ways, but sometimes it is deceiving also. Sometimes we get frightened by seeing shadow of normal things also. You must have seen many times. Sir, can't hear you, Hazel Katyal. Oh my god, Others, please confirm. Others, please confirm. Are you all okay? It is okay. You are clearly audible. So after getting these votes, we can continue. Now, so what is shadow play? We have seen people making dogs, people making deers, people making many things out of their fingers. That is a shadow play that you have seen. You also must have played many times. So you can see in this case, this person may frighten someone with the shadow of snake using his hands only. So that is a part. And this also. This shadow thing is quite used in real life also. I can make a reindeer. Wow, good. Good, Rishi. You can try more also. This is a very good pastime, but nowadays because light is not going, so you people are getting what you say, not getting this chance of doing it normally, naturally. We were doing because of the candles. Okay. Now the question: this thing reminds you of which natural phenomena? Please tell. This thing or this figure reminds you of which natural phenomena? Please tell. Shadows was already there, na? Which natural phenomena around us or in this galaxy, you can say. In this galaxy, you must have seen that the concept of solar eclipse and yes, eclipse is the concept. So, a single moon, when coming in between sun and earth, is hiding the complete sun, and we are having the concept of solar eclipse. So, things depend on the position of this middle thing. If you take it close to the source of light or if you take it away from the source of light, your shadow will change. You can check wherever source of light is. If you try to make the object near that source of light, the size will change, and if you take it away, the size will change. Yes, it will be. If you will go close, the size will be small, है ना? Sir, can we make shadows by sunlight? Obviously, we can make. Okay, okay, you are saying that only. Fine. Now, so in the shadow play, let's see. Okay, this also you must have done. In that art classes, you must have drawn these shadows to make it look real. You must have seen in a real, what do you say, scenario when you're drawing a diagram, you have to draw the shadows. A good artist has to show these shadows, then only the painting or the sketch done by him or her will look real. So the shadow part is very important. And what is this? Okay, will it be same during forenoons and evenings? No, it will not be same. It depends on the angle we are making with the sun. When the sun is above us, the shadow is very small. When the sun is coming from east, the shadow is on the west. When the sun is coming from the west, the shadow is on the east. So the reason behind shadow is we actually stop the light. Actually, there was all black earlier. Actually, it was all black earlier. When the light source came, that is the sun came, light was there everywhere. But when we came in between the light and the land, that shadow forms. Plus, is it clear why it happens? Because the light rays are not able to cross you. That's why it happens. Light rays are not like X-rays. X-rays can cross you, but light rays can't. It all depends on the wavelength. You will study the concept of wavelength, frequency about these waves, and the X-ray can easily cross you. But these, what do you say, um, normal light, that is a visible light, can't cross you. That's why you have that shadows. So today we have done some concepts of science also in the maths class. Now 15.4, if you can try, go through it. If you can try, tomorrow we will have. When sun is above on our head, shadow is formed ahead. Ahead तो नहीं, we can say हाँ little bit. little bit around us only it is forming, and it is very small. You know, when it is backside it is forming in the front, when it is front it is going to the backside. That way it is working. So try to visualize these figures, they are very simple. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss the doubts of these two exercise, and then we will complete the chapter with the last. Okay, I think we are done. This is the last exercise, na? Okay, so tomorrow we will complete this. Hazel, you can't hear me because your internet service provider is not letting you. Okay, let me stop the recording.